Hey, welcome to Man Kitchen Recipes. I am Kevin, and today I was inspired to make a pizza on a pellet grill instead of a charcoal grill like my buddy Sal over at Root Boy Cooks. He did a pizza with using olive oil and tomatoes as the base instead of sauce. I've got this Roma tomato plant out here. I think there's 2 of them. It's over 4 feet tall and it's really producing some Roma tomatoes, so I need to use them up. So I'm going to use Roma tomatoes as a base and olive oil. He used, I think, beefsteak tomatoes, big tomatoes. Anyway, and then I'm going to use my RecTeq 380 because that little thing will heat up well over 500 degrees. I've got a stone that'll fit in there, just a little 14-inch stone. And yeah, while that's heating up, let's go inside. I'll show you how I make this pizza and see how it turns out on a pellet grill. All right. Okay, so here's my Roma tomatoes. They're off of my tomato plant out there. They're not real huge, but they are nice and ripe. And then I'm going to be using this extra virgin olive oil. This is from Spain, so I'm using a pretty good quality olive oil on the pizza. So it's going to be olive oil and sliced Romas as a base. So let's just get these sliced up. All right, so I've got my store-bought dough that you all know I love to use. It's so much quicker and easier, and it's only just under $3. So get this dough stretched out. I've had it in the bread proofing in my oven for about a little over an hour, hour and a half. It makes it so much easier to work with. And we're making a 12-inch pizza today. And I've got this, just happen to have this 12-inch pan because I like doing it on a pan. I've mentioned it before in my other pizza things. I like doing it in a pan because I don't want it to get all jacked up when I try to slide it off the peel. All right, so let me get this stretched out, get my pan over here, move some of this flour out of the way. All right, so I've got this nice 12-inch pan. Let's see if I can get this thing stretched out the size of it. Okay, using a pan, it also helps you form it round. And then I also did put some olive oil on there, some spray olive oil. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the olive oil from Spain. I'm going to get that on here. This is how Sal did it on Root Boy Cooks. All right, hope I'm doing it right, Sal. He just did one, so I'm like, I gotta make those because I've got all these Roma tomatoes that I need to use up. That plant is, a couple of plants is really producing a lot of tomatoes. Okay, I think that's plenty of tomatoes. That's a lot of tomatoes. And we're going to add some more of the olive oil on top. Okay, and I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of salt on top. This is actually some smoked salt that I made quite some time ago. So I am Sal made his more of like kind of like a margarita pizza, but I'm in New Mexico, so I have to add green chilies to mine. Gotta have green chili, right? Well, here in New Mexico, we feel that we do. It's kind of like adding that salt I just put on there. And yes, these are Hatch green chilies. It is green chili roasting season, so I've got to use the green chili. Okay. I don't have fresh basil, but I am going to put some basil on here. Dried basil works for me. I think I'm going to also put some Italian seasoning on here. Give it extra flavor. And I don't have the, I didn't have a fresh mozzarella ball, but I had fresh mozzarella that I just grated. So I'm going to add some mozzarella cheese on top. We don't have to go too heavy, but I love cheese, so hey, if it's heavy, it's heavy. You can put whatever amount you like. I love cheese. Okay. That looks pretty good. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle just a little more basil on top of that cheese. Tomato and green chili. Oh, yeah. All right, that is ready for the RecTeq Bullseye. All right, kind of hard to read, but it is 505 degrees, so we're going to go ahead and get that pizza on here. So here's the pizza, and I do have it on the pan. I started off on the pan. I'll let it go 3, 4, 5 minutes, and then that's why I sprayed the pan with olive oil, and we'll slide it off onto the stone so that the bottom gets browned up. It'll brown up on the pan, but just take it off onto the stone is what I like to do. So let's get it in there. Okay. All right, we'll see you in about 5. All right, we are 5 minutes in. Let's take a look. It looks pretty good. Okay. Let's see if I can get this pan. We'll let it go on the stone for about 5 more minutes and we'll give it another check. Looked at it after 5 minutes, let it go another 5. So we got a 15 minutes total. The first 5 was to heat that dough up enough to get it off of the pan. Well, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna check the bottom out, see how that's doing. The bottom looks pretty good. I think we're gonna take that off. We'll let this cool off a few minutes and we'll take a taste test. All right, look at that. Doesn't that look fantastic? That's out of a pellet grill. It's still pretty warm, but I'm going to cut it anyway. Ooh, yeah, that pan is warm. Let's see if I can show you the underside. Looks nice and done. Look at that. Whoa. All right, so I'm gonna let this cool off just another minute or two and we'll do a taste test. Okay, so there you go. There is my version of Sal's pizza. Sal made his more of like a margarita pizza. This has green chilies on it. And man, I can't wait to taste this. I did this on the RecTeq Bullseye. My grilling area is still a mess. My yard is all dirt. We're gonna get that all figured out. But I want to take a taste of this. The crust is a little more soggy with that olive oil. And from the aroma of tomatoes. It's totally done inside. The tomatoes taste fantastic. They're vine ripened off my tomato plant out there. So good. Oh yeah, there's the bite from the green chili. Man. All right, there you go. Pizza on the RecTeq Pellet Grill. It works. If you have a Bullseye, definitely give it a try. You could do it in another pellet grill as long as you can get up. You know, you want to be at 500 degrees, 450, 500. Just takes a little bit longer. This one took 15 minutes, and it tastes fantastic. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.